Hi everyone. Today we are doing a flexibility flow. This flow will get you open and spacious in your mind and your body. So whenever you're ready, grab your mat, some comfy clothes, and let's get started. We're going to start today in a child's pose, taking a moment to connect and ground into our practice. So coming into your child's pose, toes together, knees apart, forehead and arms resting down on the mat. Starting to connect to your breath. Lengthening your inhales and your exhales. Taking your hands, walking them over to the left side, maybe a little ways off of your mat, stretching through the right side of the body. And walking your hands all the way over to the right side, getting a nice stretch in that left side of your body. And coming back to center, pressing up onto all fours. Rolling through a few cat-cows, taking inhales to arch your back. And exhales, round. Moving through this at your own pace. Big inhales. And exhales, pushing the ground away. Hi, Rexy. This is Rexy. She's going to maybe join us today. And finishing up, evening things out, tucking your toes, shifting it back, downward dog. Pedaling out your feet once you get here, waking up the backs of the legs, maybe swaying your hips a bit side to side. And getting ready to move. We're going to be moving pretty swiftly here in the beginning of the practice just to get things alive and woken up before we settle into some deep and gooey stretches. Taking a big inhale, right leg lifts, down dog splits. Exhale, sweeping it through into your lunge. Big inhale, arms lift. Exhale, softening in. Inhale, everything lifts up. Warrior two, opening up to the left side. Taking a big inhale, lifting everything up. Exhale, soften. Tipping it on back into your reverse. And up and over, extended side angle. One more time, just like that. Big inhale, reverse. Extended side angle. And shifting it forward into a half moon. Popping that back leg up off the mat. Opening up nice and wide to your left side. Coming through center, shifting everything up and open to your twisted half moon. Facing your right side. And keeping your arms where they're at, tipping your back leg back into a twisted lunge. Tipping your right arm back onto that left leg. Nice opening in the left side of the body. Left palm plants. twist. Planting down the right palm, stepping it back into a plank. Lowering halfway down and right back up. Halfway down, right back up. And one more time, halfway down, right back up. Downward dog. Taking a big inhale up through your nose. Exhale, sighing it out through your mouth. Big inhale, left leg lifts, down dog split. Sweeping it through, coming up into your lunge with a big inhale. Exhale, softening in. Inhale opens you up, warrior two, facing your right side. Tipping it on back, reverse. Extended side angle. One more time, just like that, reverse. Extended side angle. Popping that back leg up off the mat, opening up into a half moon. Coming through center, twisting up and over, twisted half moon. Keeping your arms as they are, just tipping that leg back into a twisted lunge. Tipping it on back into a reverse, left arm onto that right leg. Bringing that right palm down, twist, and plank. Holding in your plank for a few breaths. Lowering halfway down, and up for one, halfway down, and two, one more time, halfway down, right back up, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, sweeping it through, lunge. Big inhale up to your high lunge. Exhale, palms plant, stepping back plank, lowering halfway down, right back up, downward dog. Big inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, lunge. Big inhale, lifting everything up. Exhale, palms plant, plank, lowering halfway down, and downward dog. Big inhale, right leg lifts, bending through the knee, opening up the hip. Sweeping it to the outer edge of that right hand, planting down the sole of the foot and the back knee, lizard. You can stay up on your hands if that is a good place for you. If you'd like to start to work your way down, working your way down onto your elbows, a little deeper of an opening. Sending your breath into that right hip, allowing for a nice release. From wherever you're at, bending into that left knee, grabbing a hold of that foot. If this is too much on your elbows, you are welcome to come back onto your palms. Releasing that back foot, placing it gently down onto the mat, making your way back up onto your palms if you're not there already. Heel toe, your front foot to the center of the mat as you shift your hips back into a runner's stretch. Shifting forward into a lunge, opening up through the chest. Right back into your runner stretch. Coming forward, lunge. Shifting it back. This time sending everything forward as you tuck your back toes, lifting that back leg up into the air, coming into a standing split. Really pressing into the corners of your feet, the toe mound, the outer edge of your foot, and your heel, pressing it away from the ground like you're trying to elongate through that right side of the body, building strength and stretching out through that entire right leg. If you want a little bit more of a balance, you can play with grabbing a hold of your leg with your hands and just having that foot support you. Planting your palms down, stepping back, that left foot straightening out through the legs, coming into a pyramid. Flexing your front toes towards your face, getting a deeper stretch in that right leg. Bending through that front knee, popping your hands up into the air, coming into a lunge. Planting your palms down, meeting me back in downward dog, however you'd like to get there. Maybe flowing through your chaturanga and up a dog, or just sending it right back into your downward dog. Big inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, sweeping it to the outer edge of that left hand, coming into your lizard. Taking your time, making your way down onto your elbows if that's where you're heading. Once you get there, breathing space into that left hip. And wherever you're at, bending through that right knee, grabbing a hold of that right foot with the left hand, opening up to the left side. Releasing that back foot, coming back onto your hands, and heel toe, your left leg to the center of the mat. Shifting everything back into your runner's stretch. Sending your chest towards the sky as you shift forward. Coming back, runner's stretch. And this time, tucking your toes, popping up off that back foot, coming into a standing split on the left leg, pressing through the corners of your foot, pressing the ground away, igniting the entire left leg. Tipping everything back as you straighten out both legs, flexing your left toes towards your face. Bending through the front knee, coming up into a lunge. Planting down your palms, stepping it back into your plank, and meeting me back in downward dog, however you'd like. Taking a nice gentle walk up to the top of your mat, taking your time getting there. Really feeling through your legs as you take each step. Folding over once you get to the top of your mat, maybe a nice gentle bend in the knees, grabbing a hold of the elbows. A gentle sway side to side. Planting down your right palm, lifting your back leg up and back, coming into a half moon. This time playing with your balance, if that is something you're comfortable with. Just bringing that bottom hand up off the mat. Coming through center, warrior three, palms planted together at the chest. Left palm down, twisted half moon. Releasing the right hand down onto the mat, releasing the left foot to the outer edge of the right foot on the mat. So just crisscrossing your legs. I can face so you can see me here. Folding over in your crisscross legs. Maybe swaying your torso a bit side to side. And lifting that left leg back up into the air, standing split. Shifting it back to the back of the mat, coming into a low lunge, back knee down. Big inhale, arms lift. Exhale, palms planting at your chest. Taking a big inhale, lifting. Exhale, twist over to your right side. Tucking your back toes, lifting that back knee up off the mat. Releasing out of your twist, coming into a warrior two, facing the left side of your mat. Taking a big inhale, straightening everything up. Exhale, warrior two. Holding here for a few breaths. Taking a big inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Shifting forward into a half moon once more. And planting that left foot down beside the right, forward fold. Coming back to your forward fold as you sway side to side. Maybe shifting your hips this time. Just finding a new crack or crevice that you can work your breath into to create a little more space. Lifting up the right foot and right hand as we open up into a half moon facing the right side. Once again, if you'd like to play with your balance, maybe picking up those left fingertips off of the mat and bringing them onto your foot or your leg. Coming through center, through your warrior three, palms at the chest. twisting into your twisted half moon. Bringing that left palm down, crisscrossing your legs, left foot in front, right foot behind into your crisscross. I can face you once again so you can see. Picking that right foot back up, taking it on back into a lunge, back knee down. Big inhale, arms lift, palms together at the chest. Tipping it over into a twist, right elbow on left knee. Tucking your back toes, popping that back knee up off of the mat. Spinning everything into a warrior two facing the right side. Reconnecting for a few breaths. Taking a big inhale, everything lifts. Exhale, soften. Tipping it on back, reverse. Extended side angle. Taking it forward into a half moon. And a nice release into a forward fold. Taking a big inhale up through your nose. Nice long exhale out through your mouth. Heel toe. Your toes to the edge of the mat, heels in a little bit, sinking down into a squat. Bring your palms together at your chest, knees pressing into your elbows, elbows pressing into your knees. Maybe a gentle rock side to side to create a little more space. Bring your hands back behind you for a gentle landing. Coming into a nice seat. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide, back straight up into the air as we take a big inhale, arms lift. Exhale, folding into a forward fold. I like to keep my legs engaged here, so I really engage through the whole entire length of my legs. I find that it gives me a deeper stretch in the end instead of just letting them flop open like this and passively stretching. I find that actively stretching here really helps me to open up a lot more. So play with it, see what works best for you, but that is just a little bit of my 2 cents for today. And walking back up, coming into double pigeon. Parallel out your right leg with the top of your mat. I'm facing you, so I'm not at the top of my mat, obviously, but you get what I mean. So parallel out your right leg with the top of your mat, flexing very deeply through the toes, and stacking that left leg on top. Knee to ankle, ankle to knee, flexing through both feet. If this is too much for you, you can try to pop a block or a book or something here between the space between your foot and your knee. If this totally isn't working, you can go into a different variation of pigeon, maybe laying on your back and pulling your knees in towards your chest. If you're here with me, taking a big inhale, arms lift, elongating through your spine. Exhaling, either staying where you're at or folding over, finding a nice place that feels good to sit in and open up. Maybe taking yourself over to one side or over to the other side. just lingering where it feels nice. Starting to make your way back up into a neutral seat. Taking yourself out of it, just switching the stack of your legs. So your left foot, left shin comes to the bottom, facing parallel with your mat. Stacking the right on top, flexing very deeply through the toes just to protect the knees. Taking another big inhale, elongation throughout your spine before folding over, finding a nice place for you. Noticing the differences on this side compared to your other side. Just observing without judgment. More of a curiosity. And coming back up to center, releasing the crisscross of your legs or whatever you have going on. Coming into windshield wiper, so planting your palms back behind you, shifting your hips and your knees from one side to the other. Evening things out before stretching your legs out long. Maybe a gentle bend in the knees. And taking another big inhale as your arms lift. Exhale, folding over, forward fold. One more time here, just making sure that your toes are flexing towards your body. You can find a nice gentle sway. Or maybe you find more relaxation and stillness. Just exploring with whatever you have going on today. And grabbing a hold of the outer edge of your right foot with your left hand, tipping it back as you straighten out through that left leg. Just getting a nice twist over to your right side, a deep opening through the outer edge of that right leg. Making sure to continue to flex through the toes. And releasing, grabbing a hold of the outer edge of your left foot with your right hand, tipping it on back. Nice twist open to the left side. If you can't have your legs straight here, you can definitely bend your knee. There's always a modification or an option to do what works best for your body right here and right now. Coming back, letting everything go, taking it back onto your back. Take your knees with you as you make your way there. Hugging your knees into your chest. Gentle rock side to side on your spine, feeling it pressing down into the ground that's supporting you. Bending through your knees, grabbing the outer edges of your feet, happy baby. Maybe keeping that gentle rocking motion here as well. If you'd like to straighten out one leg and then the other, or maybe both legs, just playing with variations of happy baby. Releasing that, coming into a twist up and over to your left side. So coming into any variation of a twist that you'd like, I'm just going to cross my legs as I let them fall over to the left, as I look over to the right. Taking deep breaths, sort of like a bringing out, a release in my twist. And letting yourself release out of your twist, coming up and over on the other side, doing the same thing that you did on that side. Deep inhales, releasing exhales. Coming out of your twist, taking a moment to let your hands rest on your stomach, bringing your feet out wide, your knees knocking in towards each other. Letting yourself connect inward, taking a moment to thank yourself for taking the time for yourself today. Releasing your legs out long, hands down by your side, or keeping them resting on your torso if that feels right. Eyes closed if they're not already. A nice release for a few breaths, just letting everything go. You're welcome to stay here longer if you have the time. If you're ready to come up, just starting to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Taking a nice stretch up above your head. Bringing your knees into your chest one by one. Making your way up to sit, however is nice for you. Closing your eyes, keeping your eyes closed as you make your way there. Coming into a nice easy seat with your palms resting down on your knees. Taking a moment to think of something that you're grateful for today. Taking a big inhale, arms lift, palms plant together. Bring your thumbs into your chest, connecting to your heartbeats, to your gratitude for that one thing. Big inhale up through your nose. Nice long exhale out through your mouth. Letting everything settle here for a few moments. And opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I will see you next time.